this is what I want to do. I'm going to go hard behind it. And by all means, I'm going to turn this business up. That's what I was thinking.
Y'all talk? What you mean y'all talk? Y'all talk fuck? Y'all talk fuck?
Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Y'all Talk Podcast, the podcast y'all should be talking about. Today's guest is for the girls, but I'm going to let you give a brief introduction of yourself, basically tell them what you do, who you are.
Okay, it's Aniya. If you don't know me, now you do. Licensed cosmetologist, hairstylist, content creator, entrepreneur, business owner, and more.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
So how are you? Before I even
good.
get into the deets, how was your day?
Good. My day was good. I was just ready to come here for where I told everybody, like, I got a podcast at 7:30,
Like
but my day was good.
I was low-key thinking about it earlier because I'm like, I feel like we emailed in the beginning of the month.
I don't even know how you came across my page. I just seen you, and then when somebody's professional, you can see by their pictures. I'm like, oh, who's this? And so you had some people on your stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get up on this.
So I see your message. I'm like, oh, this is cute.
Oh, I caught you first, did I?
We wasn't even talking about the podcast.
Girl, what was we talking about?
Business.
Okay.
I said, okay, yes. Okay. But I think I always followed your hair page though. So I knew. But I'm like, oh yes. And I wanted to ask before I hop into like your business in general. On your page, do you go and talk to schools? Or was that like a presentation?
No, that was one time. So basically I had the opportunity to talk to a school. It was just a one-time thing, but not all the time. No.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was cool. I got a message across. So yeah, it was cool.
Okay, so I am going to start with the this or that game, which is basically I ask 3 questions, 2 options, and then you pick one, and then you just say why. Okay, yours is real easy today because I was feeling nice. So first one is dinner date or movie date?
With a boy?
With whoever.
I say dinner date because we get to talk. Like movie, we're not really talking. We're focused on the screen. Dinner date, we get to interact. We get to know each other.
But what if you're deep in? Like, what if you are? I'm only saying this because I like the movies. Like, I'd rather be at the movies.
Really?
But if it's first date?
If we're deep in, I probably would still do dinner date because I like to talk. I like to ask questions and stuff. Movies is just watch the movie. Maybe ask a little question. What's going on? Real quick.
About the movie, though.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to say movie date. So number 2 is live in a world where people don't take anything serious or live in a world where people take everything too serious.
Dang, that's hard. Everything too serious or don't take nothing serious. Don't take nothing serious. Will get on my nerves. Like, you don't take nothing serious, that will get on my nerves.
But you gotta think, like, nobody. Not even you, though.
I probably would do take everything serious. You rather be safe than sorry, right?
No, for real. I don't know. I feel like I don't take anything serious.
Really?
Except for like, except for like my craft, my passion.
Right.
But at the same time, it's like I'd like to have fun and be goofy. I feel like too serious would be like boring.
It seems like you're a serious person. Is she a serious person? What? I would think you're real serious, like real serious.
No, I don't know how to take nothing serious. So I think I'll say nothing or not too serious. Okay, and number 3 is get your dream job or get paid to do absolutely nothing for the rest of your life. Like, you don't get to do nothing. You kind of just got to sit on your ass.
But I'm still getting paid?
You get paid regardless.
I'll probably do dream job because the money going to come regardless. So
that part.
Definitely dream job.
I pick dream job mainly because I'll get bored.
Yeah. Just
I mean,
around
it's nice,
nothing.
but years.
Right. Dream job is something that you've been dreaming on. So, yeah.
So accomplished, Loki.
Yeah.
Do you have a dream job? Are you in it?
Do I have a dream job? I think I'm in it right now. Yeah. Hairstylist. I plan on being a hairstylist for the rest of my life. So, yeah. I do want to get a shop and have people start working for me, but that's in the long run.
Right.
The dream job, yeah, I'm in it right now.
I get into like the technicalities and everything. What made you want to just start doing hair in general? Like before it was a brand.
Okay. So my mom, she used to do hair when she was younger, when she was a teenager. It's so funny because all her friends now be like, you remind me of your mom. You remind me of your mom. So my mom used to do hair. And then to be honest, I didn't really start taking hair serious until I was like I started doing hair when I was 14. I didn't take it serious till I was like I'll probably say 15, 16. My friend was doing hair, and I'm like, oh, he's doing hair. Eddie, actually. I'm like, oh, he's doing hair. He's making money off this. Let me try to do it. I told him, like, yeah, I think I want to start doing hair for real. And then the clients just was coming back to back to back to back. But, yeah.
And that was it.
Yes, and then I just was like, okay, I like this. There was a point in time I was about to stop doing hair. Like, I hated doing hair. Like, my mom and sister, like, we're about to get you some hair stuff for Christmas. I'm like, no, I'm quitting. And it's because my prices was low. This is what happened. So as I'm doing hair, I used to be mad. Like, I used to say to myself in my head, oh my gosh, like, I don't want to be sitting here braiding. And it's because my prices was low. So once I upped my prices, I was like, okay, this is cool. I feel like I'm getting paid what I'm worth. So this is cool. But yeah, I was about to stop doing hair. But
I think that's what anything you do for a little while, you start to look at all the negatives.
Right.
That's exactly how I am with this, honestly. I be in here like, damn, I don't want to talk for this long. I don't want to look this way.
If it's interesting, though, then
exactly.
Yeah.
So where did 1K Styles come in? When did you make it this is stamped?
This is where 1K Styles came from. So my 16th birthday, I threw a party, cracking. I didn't know if it was going to crack or not. The party was cracking. I got my little custom outfit made from Made Rare. Posted a picture on Facebook. It got 1,000 likes for the first time. So I'm thinking I'm the shit now. So picture got 1,000 likes, and then I changed my name to Ava. People still call me Ava to this day, but changed my name to Ava. People just start calling me Ava 1K. Like, they see me out, they be like, Ava 1K, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, 1K Styles. And then I just stuck with that forever.
Period.
It got to stick with me. I tied it on my shoulder. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
I'm about to show you. Let me show you my business card, too. All right, so this is my logo. You've probably seen it on Instagram.
Oh, let me get one.
Okay.
Yes.
Hopefully I don't mess the mic up. And this is my tattoo.
Oh, yes. So come through with it.
Right?
Yeah, no, for real. Because that's that. Oh, yeah. So whenever you planned it out, was it just like stick a name on it? Did you like have a business plan in mind or set goals of where you want to go? Or you just like, I'm just going to start doing hair and we going under this?
Trying to think. I think it was just like 1K Styles. This is what I want to do. I'm going to go hard behind it. And by all means, I'm going to turn this business up. That's what I was thinking.
And so when did you decide to, because you're licensed.
Yes. I was lying to people, telling people I was licensed when I wasn't because I was manifesting it. I got licensed cosmetologist and all my bios with no license.
You said because it's there, it just ain't here yet.
And then when I got it, just turned me up even more.
So how was the experience with it? Like, how did it go with getting licensed? You had to go to school?
So this is how it goes. So to be a licensed cosmetologist, you have to go to a beauty school. While you're in that school doing stuff, you're gaining hours. I think every day you probably gain like 3 hours, 4 hours. So in that beauty school, you gotta gain hours. You gotta gain 1,250 hours. So 1,250 hours. I went to Perry. My school had a cosmetology program, basically hair school. So while I was in Perry, while I was in high school, I was gaining hours. So when I graduated my school, I didn't have to go to a beauty school. I already got all my hours from that school, so I was just able to take my test straight out of high school. So I didn't pay for anything. And it's so crazy because I wasn't even getting my license serious. Like, I didn't care until I really started thinking down, saying like, I'm going to need a shop. To have a shop, you need a license. Like, there's some people out here with a shop with no license, which is cool, but I'd rather just do everything by the book. So, you know, I'm not getting in trouble or nothing. Yeah, right. But actually, it's so crazy, man. I'm so happy I'm on this podcast. But it's so crazy because I took my test 6 times. So I failed 5 times, and then I passed on the 6th time. Every time you take your license, you got to pay $90. This one time, I was so mad that I failed. I said, guess what I said?
What?
Fuck God.
She said, which time was that? The 5th?
Oh my God. It had to be. I was so mad. Like, oh my gosh. I was so just devastated. And then I told myself, like, I failed 5 times. I told myself, there's no way you keep failing. Like, you got to be doing something different. Something got to change. There's no way you keep failing. So after that 5th time, I canceled all my appointments I had in 1 week. I wrote down, what is those called? Note cards with questions. That's on the test and stuff. I just studied, took my test again, and then I passed. that next time. I was so happy. I know. Right?
And that's all you got to do is take that little bit of time.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't studying, though. I ain't going to lie. I wasn't going to study. I mean, I wasn't studying. That's why I had to tell myself, like, you got to do something different. Because if you go again, you ain't doing nothing different. You just going to fail again. Shit. Right.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So how was the experience in, like, the beauty school? Did you like it? Did you meet people?
Yeah, my beauty school was cool. Well, my high school was cool. Our room is real nice. There's only 2 schools in Pittsburgh that have the cosmetology program. That's Westinghouse and Perry.
Mm-hmm.
Perry got the nicest room ever. Like, their room is nice, and they just updated it, so the room is really nice. But
I didn't even know they had that.
Yes, it's really nice. But the experience was nice. And cosmetology, they don't really teach you how to do knotless. They don't teach you how to braid hearts or none of that. They mainly teach you like how to cut, how to color.
The basics.
Yeah, nothing too crazy. So it was all right. But most of the stuff that I'm doing that's on my page is self-taught because, like I said, my mom did hair. So
did your mom still do hair like now?
Nope.
Or she stopped?
Yeah, she stopped.
Good. Living through you, girl.
Right.
So what do you feel like the hardest thing about being in like the hair industry, beauty industry is to you?
People want to complain about small knotless when that takes almost 15 hours.
Yeah.
That takes
on your feet.
Girl, just look at this. This is how fast you're going. On like,
and then they be wanting to the ankle.
Yes, on like, bro, 80 braids. That's crazy. Like, that just sounds like a slave. Like, if I'm doing something for real, like if I'm standing up for more than 15 hours and you think you're going to give me 200, I might as well go get a 9 to 5. Like, I know this one girl on Instagram. I always tell people this, and they always say, like, we're in Pittsburgh, so you can't really do what you want with your prices. But I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm going to do whatever I want.
If you're going by Pittsburgh prices, you're going to stand
right,
Pittsburgh.
Exactly. Like, I just told this one lady told me recently, like, you're going to run your clients away. If the clients gonna come, they're gonna come. If they don't want to come, they're not gonna come. You know, and I'm real professional. Like, a lot of people say, like, you're real professional. You know, you're a great hairstylist. I try to go all out for my clients. Like, I'm not a money hungry type of person, but I'm going to make sure I get my money's worth or my worth of what I'm doing. But
if you stand up for 15 hours, you need to
yes, exactly. But it's just that, yeah, like the small knotless, everything is cool. But if you think you're getting small knotless from me to your thighs or whatever, I'm gonna need like a 900, maybe 1,000 is cool, but definitely over 500 for some small knotless.
And it just be what the prices they complain about.
Yeah, that's
it. They don't care about sitting.
Yeah, that's it. And I literally bought a reclining chair so my clients can sleep while they get their hair done.
And I like that.
Yes, anything for the clients.
Like my back.
Right, exactly. And you can sleep while you're getting your hair done. Exactly. Like a lot of people, when you get your hair done, like, you cannot sleep. Your hair's just going to consistently keep dropping and dropping and dropping.
No, but that's a good point though. So what? Because I feel like a lot of hairstylists don't think like that. It don't really be on some make it the best experience.
Exactly. I'm trying, man. I swear to God, I want my clients to have the best experience ever. That's why I always say I want to have my first shop, but I don't want it to be in Pittsburgh because I'm going to give these clients an experience that they ain't never had before.
Keep them coming back. Right. That part. So what, I already asked you the thing you don't like. What's your favorite thing about doing hair?
My favorite thing about doing hair is probably taking the pictures. I like the pictures. Like, while I'm doing it, I'm probably mad, but after the finishing touches, the braids is on point. They're flowy. I'm getting my pictures. Parts is crispy.
Do you be doing your own little edits?
Yeah.
Them are cute. Thanks, I like them. Yes, I was
right on cap cut.
Yeah, because this is not, that's the don't
cap
play.
Cut.
That's a steal right there. Swear to that. So, what is something that you feel like people should know coming into doing hair? Because I feel like a lot of people are trying to get into it.
Yes, a lot.
So what's something that you feel like you found out after you start doing it that you wasn't really thinking about before?
Trying to just hurry up and quickly make a price list without like showing my work. You know, like don't. You know, you're a beginner. If you're a beginner, you can't just throw a price list out there, especially with no work. Like, that's like me saying, oh, I got this dope clothing brand, come pop up. The first thing I'm going to say is like, let me see it. Let me see. I need to see what it's looking like. And plus, you're a beginner. Maybe offer half off styles. You know, you want to bring the clients in. You don't want to chase them away.
You have a space now.
Yes. I've been doing hair in my room for years. And every client recently, I've been telling them, like, I hate doing hair in my room. I need to get into a space like now. And out of the blue, I got a space. Like I wasn't even looking for a space. I wasn't calling around. It just happened. It came up.
You was patient. Oh wait, so you said you was doing in your room for how long?
I was doing hair in my room for probably like 3 years. And I hooked it up. My room was nice. My bed was right here. I got a salon chair in my room, snacks in my room. It was nice, but it was time for a change.
So how you like it? How long has it been since I know it's recent, but not that
recent. So I've been in my new space for probably like, I'll say a good month. I'm trying to deck it out. Like, I still want a PlayStation for the boys. This boy said he was going to give me a free PlayStation. So if you watch this, I'm waiting on my PlayStation. Yeah. But it's nice though. I'm just trying to deck it out, make sure it's nice and cute.
And so it wasn't on your mind at all? Like it wasn't, that wasn't
I was just like, if it come, it come. If it don't, it don't. So I wasn't really tripping. And then my sister called me like, yo, there's this space. I looked at it. It was perfect.
Yes, good. So the shop, you're doing it, girl.
Thanks.
Because you just recently got a car too.
Yes. I'm turned
up. For real.
No, for
that's your first car?
Yes.
How you feel?
Man, as I'm driving every day, I just feel like that.
Every day. That's how I feel. Was that a goal? Like, is that on your list?
Yes, because my sister. Oh my goodness, it's so funny. So my sister had a car recently. Somebody totaled her car, which means her car was basically my car. So that was my car. Since her car was gone and I still had clients coming, mind you, I'm not at my house no more, which means I got to get to the shop. So I was paying Ubers like every day, $16 every day, which is not bad, but I'm like, this money could be going towards a car.
Right, I know.
Bob just had a YouTube video. This scammer boy was there. We was talking. I'm telling everybody like, yeah, I'm trying to find a car. He put me on this little man or whatever. Me and the man was talking for like less than 3 days, and then I got my car.
It's quick like that.
Everything is happening quick. Like, hold on, I need to slow down.
No, keep it going. Roll it.
I swear, dude.
So in the emails and stuff, I know you said like goal making, money management was something that you feel like you're versed with. So I did want to get into that just mainly because I feel like people around this age group just ain't really.
Yes, that's important to talk about. Like people think that's corny to talk about. A lot of people think like, oh, make a goal, corny. But I just think I don't even know how to explain it. Like you just gotta know. Like I'm pretty sure you know how important goals are, reaching goals and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure he has a brand as well, don't you? But some people just think like, that's corny, F that, or I ain't worried about that, I'm chilling. See,
people think they got time. I'll worry about it later.
Yeah, like you can't be chilling. Like you need a plan. Because people, like I asked somebody like, what's your plan? They said, I'm going with the flow. If you go with the flow, you're going to continue to go with the flow. Like what is the end goal? What is the next? You're just going with the flow. Yeah, you need a plan and a vision. Like I got the same vision in my head from 1 year and I'm sticking to it.
That part. So you feel like you always been a goal setter? No. Kind of always had that.
Oh my gosh, no. In
when
high
did that
school, come in 9th grade, I'm going to high school, trying to be cute, trying to show off, loud in the hallways, attention seeking. See my friend down the hall, yo, just loud everywhere. I don't know what happened, but just one day, I'm just like, yo, you're being messy to myself. Like you're just, let's look what you're doing. Like you're screaming in the hallways. I used to be the type that cuss at the teacher just to like, let the class know, look, I'm the big dog or something like that. I don't know. But I don't know. I just had to tell myself like, yo, this really what you want to do. And then after that, I just start turning up. Like in my school, I was the prom queen, sophomore queen, senior president. I just started turning up. I don't know how, I don't know when. I just started turning up. Yes, it just clicked, to be honest.
You don't really just like plan the goals. It's just like, I'm gonna do this, and you just do it.
Yeah, to be honest. But I think I should start writing them down, because I don't know, but writing them down does something. I don't know.
I write everything. If it comes up in my head, I just be like, but honestly, I feel like if you got it, you got it. Right, I just write it down just so I look at it.
I think I should start writing down too, though, because sometimes I be feeling like I'm slacking. I feel like if I write it down, there's something I can come back to. I mean, I can come back to it in my mind, but if I look at it, I don't know, it just does something.
I don't know. I think it'd be like a refocus.
Probably,
like, some people got that person where it'd be like, you need to focus. Like, what is you doing? Yeah, if you ain't got that, write it right down.
Right.
And it just be
See, you just reminded me. I need to make sure I
get
start
your little notebook.
I know, I swear.
On me all the time. So why do you feel like it's hard for people around your age group to do the goal? You feel like it's like a status thing, trying to be cool?
Yes, they worry about the wrong stuff. They worry about purple jeans. They worry about. They just worry about everything about except for what is your main goal. Like, what is your main goal? Not what is he doing? What is she doing? What is they doing? What is your main goal? What do you want to do? Right. What do you want to be? Like,
do you feel like that kind of sets you aside from people? Like, do you feel like in general, once your mindset changed, you had to move away from people?
Yes. There was a couple people I had to cut off because of that. Like,
I'm hard.
Not really. I'm the type that don't even care. Like, I'll cut them. I was about to say I'll cut a mom off, but I'll cut anybody off. I don't really care, to be honest. Like, I just look at it as like, if you're not adding a +1 to my life, then you're taking a +1. Like, you're not benefiting me in no type of way. We just chilling, talking, drinking every day. Like, what are we talking about? What is next? Like, you know?
Right. So you have any like tips or advice that you would give to people who just ain't feeling it? Or just something you feel like gotta come to you?
Some advice, I'm gonna look in the camera for this one. Some advice I would give anybody watching this this podcast. Some advice I would give anybody watching this podcast is, for one, anything is possible. That's number one. Like, you gotta understand that. If you don't understand that, then a lot of stuff is gonna not be understandable to you. Anything is possible as long as you make a plan, and as long as by any means you make sure that you're going to get that. Anything is possible. But you have to be on your P's and Q's. Like, you can't be, people don't know how to cut distractions off. They don't know what a distraction is. Like, your friend could be a distraction. Your best friend could be a distraction, and you won't even know. This is the person who's holding you back, you know? People just need to really, I don't know, sit in a room and just talk. Like, I talk to myself a lot. Like,
as you should.
It's crazy.
I swear I read something that said people that talk to themselves are the most intelligent.
Man, I talk to myself like there's a person right next to me. Like, anything I'm doing, I'm just consistently talking to myself, asking myself questions, answering them. Like, people need to do that. They really did. As long as it's positive. Because if you think about negative stuff, then that's going to go left. But I really talk to myself a lot.
So stepping into just that in general, like the thinking, etc. I feel like a lot of people, low key nowadays, everybody want to hop on the I'm my own boss.
Oh my gosh!
I'm an entrepreneur.
Oh my gosh!
I don't want to work for nobody.
Oh my gosh!
Like, that's the trend.
I was just talking to someone about that. That is crazy. Yes,
but I don't know. I support it though. I do. Like, I don't want to be I'm not a hater.
Exactly.
I never will be. But I feel like a lot of people lack the shit that you can't fake. Like the passion, the drive type.
Girl, I literally just talked to somebody about this. And I don't want to say, just like you said, like, you support it. Like, all of a sudden there are people with, you know, clothing brands, you know, get into the hair business and stuff. But I feel like those people, the ones that we're talking about, you know what I'm talking about, because you just said it. Those people are like, I think they just want the name. Like, okay, I got my own clothing brand. I'm the shit. But do you really want a clothing brand? Like, what does this clothing brand mean to you? You know, or are you just out here to say, I got a clothing brand. I'm a business owner. Yeah. A lot of people, oh my gosh, that's so crazy you said that.
No, for real. It was on when I was thinking, and I'm like writing my outline and stuff, and I'm just like, damn, I cannot go on my feed no more without seeing somebody, I'm doing this. But in the same sense, it kind of be like, I used to look at it like, all right, now you're in the way. Because when I first started this, like, I'm gonna be so honest, when I first started the podcast, I really had a mentality where I'm like, damn, like, now you're starting a podcast. This shit I don't even want to do it no more. But then I started to realize at a certain point, with just on some like consistency is gonna weed them out. Like, I might be on my this 10th episode, you stop that too. So I just feel like that'd be the thing that kind of decipher people. But I also do feel like, which is why I wanted to circle back on that, is it just be the way you think.
Yes.
In general. And that's the main reason not even the main, but just one of them. The main reason I want to get you on here was you could literally just look and tell off rip that you're doing this, and that's just that.
Girl, like, you too. Like, this, like, look at this. When I was on your page, I'm like, this girl is professional. That boy, I don't know. I watched it, but he was like, "You real professional."
Oh,
You say,
Mac.
yes. I was like, "Yeah, she is professional. Like you doing your thing too, girl." Let me say that.
I'm glad. I'm like
100%.
And I said that. I said I'm gonna just start doing this, and people just gonna gravitate towards me because it'd be hard to find females. My guest list, males.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Am I the only girl? No, I know you did Jalen.
No,
before.
I did Jalen, but I swear if I could count how many females is on my stuff, like trying to be on her on one hand, and it'd be like, damn. So I'm searching for the girls.
I'm up here.
Yeah.
I feel like VIP
I said,
up here. For real.
That part. So yeah, getting into the positive and negative thinking, just in general, the way you think, how it affects your business, your life, all that. How do you feel like you would describe the way you think, just about your business, about your goals, about life in general? Like, you positive, negative, optimistic?
Definitely positive. Long term, I'm thinking long term about everything I do. Any decision that I make, I'm thinking about it for the future. But positive and negative thinking, they need to teach about that in school. That's what they do not teach, because that plays a very big part in your life. Negative and positive, and you don't have to pay for this. You don't have to pay to positive think. You don't have to pay to negative think. Like, I was the type of person who used to think like, how is famous people famous? Like, I used to think they had to, like, when I was younger, I literally thought like they had to find a 4-leaf clover to be famous. Like, I used to ask, like, do famous people got cousins? I just thought it was impossible to be famous. Then I just started watching some stuff. Like, I had when I was talking to them kids in that pink outfit, I had to do a presentation, and it was about positive and negative thinking. There was 2 TikToks with Oprah Winfrey and Steve Harvey. They basically said thinking positive will just change your life. And it sounds so crazy, like blah blah blah, whatever.
But it's for real.
Yes, it's really for real, for real. It's for real, for real.
But I think it's because people be looking at it like, when you say positive thinking, it got to be on some, oh yeah, this is great. That's really
not like that. But like, it depends. Like, say for example, this water just spilled and I had on some new J's and this was juice. I could either be on some stuff like, fuck, I'm mad, just mad about this juice, or I could say, it's cool, these are just some shoes, I'll wipe them off or get a new pair. It's all about how you're going to choose to think, you know?
Right.
That's where negative, positive.
It'd be perspective.
Yes, exactly.
That's exactly what it is, definitely. So do you feel like you try to keep that within business, personal life, or just both in general, all the way through?
Yeah, all the way through. I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm not a perfect person, so sometimes I don't think positive all the time. Sometimes I get mad over little corny stuff like that. I'm definitely not perfect, but I just be trying to tell myself, like, you know, which one are you going to choose, to look at this in a negative way or a positive way.
So is there anything else that you do other than upholding like the positive type mindset that you feel like keeps you motivated or like helps keep you balanced?
Yes, I have, believe it or not, a lot of people, because are we friends on Snapchat? We're probably not.
No, because I don't be on her.
So on Snapchat, I just post a lot, like what I'm doing in my life, like basically like a mini, what is that called? Vlog. Like, I look at Snapchat as like YouTube a little bit.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of people in my life telling me, like, you're doing so good at the age you are. You're an inspiration. I got people telling me, like, I didn't stop doing this because of you. I got people telling me a lot of things. And I'm like, okay, I'm actually somebody out here. Like, you know, I'm actually somebody out here. So let me keep going. I be trying to tell people, like, it's all about positivity, how you think and stuff like that.
Definitely. Where do you see yourself going with everything, though? Just in life in general, not even just the business.
I'm happy that we're on this podcast, because I know for a fact there's going to be a point in time in my life where people not going to be able to talk to me because of the level that I'm going to be at. I don't want to say famous, but I want to come back. I'm happy recording this because I'm going to come back to this podcast and I'm going to watch it.
And you're going to see the growth.
Yes, but what was the question again? I forgot. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's just, where do you see yourself going, even business aside?
All right. So I do want to be a millionaire. I'm pretty sure everybody want to be that. To be that, you need multiple sources of income. So right now, I'm just trying to figure out how I can get more sources of income. I could do an ATM, vending machine, Bitcoin, something to just make passive income. But for now, I just see myself right now doing hair. I'm trying to get this business booming. I sell designer do-rags, bonnets, swimsuits.
And I seen that. what's it called? Notorious what?
Yeah, Notorious Exclusive.
Look at I did.
And that name, I love that name. That name is real heavy. So I'm trying to make that into an online business. Hopefully, that's the only passive income I'll need, because I know this one girl who she basically bought like 3 cars brand new off of her online business. She was selling her vendor for $400, and I bought her vendor. So hopefully I could turn my business up how she turned her business up.
Yeah, see, and I like that. See, I wasn't even going to.
But
you paid for somebody's vendor.
Yes, that is crazy. She was selling it, because me personally, I wouldn't, like, if somebody's selling a vendor, you need to get that, because a vendor, like, people, like, you can buy, I don't know how people feel about fake Jordans and stuff, but you can literally find anything from your vendor for so cheap. Like, it's crazy how cheap.
I think people be scared to like invest in shit like that. Though. Like $400, somebody would have been like, "Nah, I'm not paying for that.
Just for a number.
I'll just go get an outfit or something."
Right.
I definitely was just thinking about that. I posted a video about that recently, just like investing in yourself, in general. Like that $400 you just spent, you could flip that.
Right.
3 times, 4 times, 5 times. That's
just for a vendor. Just like my shop, like I had some money saved up for my shop. I think in my business account, I probably had, like, I'm just gonna say a number, $2,000 towards my name, and I like to decorate. I had to buy a TV, I had to buy a mini refrigerator, and I'm just like, fuck, all my money is about to be down the drain. Like, this is all going towards this shop. I didn't know all this money was going to go towards this shop, and I'm just like, you know what? This shop is going to make me more money than what I put into it. So fuck it, buy this, buy that, buy this, buy that.
Because it's going to come back in the long run for sure. Do you feel like there's any major steps you might have to take to get to where you want to be? Like, you already making changes. You had to cut people off. You had to change your mindset. Do you feel like there's
major steps? I'm trying to think. I be feeling like I'm serious, but I feel like I can go 10 times harder. Like, you know, So maybe just like procrastination. Stop the procrastination, because there's a couple things that I could have been knocked off the chart, but
and that's what anybody does. Right. That shit is hard to get over.
Yes.
Procrastination in general. Okay, so if you could paint a picture where you would be in the next 10 years, where would you be? I hate questions like these, but I love asking them.
Girl, I'm going to be somewhere in Hawaii, somewhere maybe in Tokyo. I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be living my life up.
You plan on leaving Pittsburgh, like, living wise anytime soon?
Not anytime soon. A lot of my friends say, like, yeah, I want to leave Pittsburgh. There's nothing here, but there's something here for me. Like, the clientele is cool. My business is expanding. Like, I'm recently getting clients that I don't even know. Like, they're just coming from TikTok, they're coming from Instagram. So I feel like I want to stay in Pittsburgh for a little longer, just to build my name up, build my name up in real life, build my name up on social media. And then when I move, I'll already have my name built up on the internet. So when I move, I'll be able to do what I want to do, because my name will be up.
And so just to end it off, what's the biggest thing you feel like your whole journey has taught you, as far as getting into doing hair, taking it serious?
Taught me, I would say stay consistent is definitely number one. If you give up, then it wasn't for you then, because you just gave up. You wasn't really for it if you just gave up. Stay consistent. People's opinions don't matter. It don't matter if you think that's the right choice, what they're telling you, whatever the case may be. No, only your opinion matter. Like, do what you feel is right. It don't matter if your mom is telling you something, dad, cousin, aunt, sister. Do whatever you want to do. And lastly is just the thinking. Like, I'm so heavy on that. People need to understand that, like, you change your thoughts, you could change your whole world.
That part. Heavy. Yes. I love that. I really do.
For real,
I be feeling like don't nobody be none, but no, that's real shit.
Man, it's really real. It's so real.
And that's proof.
Right. I'm going to be the living, walking proof, so people can know.
Exactly.
Where?
So before I end my episodes, I usually like to ask the guests, what do they feel like people should be talking more about?
Like teenagers our age?
Whoever. Anybody.
What they should be talking about?
Talking more about, yeah.
Everybody needs to be talking about elevating, because if you're talking about elevating, then you ain't worried about distractions and bullshit. You need to be talking about elevating. You need to be networking with people that you know, get connects and stuff, because networking can take you farther than you can even imagine.
For real.
And that's about it. Just uplifting each other. Like, imagine if nobody talked about nobody. Imagine if there was no shootings and killing. The world will be, man, I can't even picture it. Yes, right.
Definitely.
People just need to cut out the distractions, to be honest.
That part. Period. So, I want to thank you for coming.
Thanks, girl.
It was nice meeting you. It was, bro. I was
nice
excited.
Meeting you too.
And
You're nice. You're real nice.
Thanks,
we need to hang out one day.
Yes.
Bro, I just told.
No, because people be saying that and it be
never hang out. I just told
never
Bob.
Communicate again.
I told him we need to have an entrepreneur brunch or a lunch or something, but with the serious people, not the newbies. They got a little bit more work to do. But the people who's already got their foot in the door, we definitely need to all come together, network, something.
See, Bow, now we heard it. I'm going to clip just that part and put it right on
What happened?
No, that whole part is getting clipped. Put it right on there. Exactly. But I do want to thank everybody for tuning into the podcast. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch y'all on the next episode.
Bye, y'all.
Y'all talk? What you mean y'all talk? Y'all talk.